Alright guys, today I'm going to be talking to you about the Korg Pitchblack tuner pedal. This pedal is awesome for bass or guitar. I've used it for both live, and it's just an all-around great tuner pedal, and does exactly what a tuner pedal should in all facets. As for the tone, it is true bypass, so when it is off, you will still get nice clear sound. It won't interrupt anything, or add its own characteristics of sound, which is nice. You can put this really anywhere in the signal chain and you will be solid. I've put it after drive pedals before, in the beginning, closer to the middle. I've always been great. You won't lose any nuances or dynamics or anything, which is cool. It mutes the output really well when it is engaged, and very, very quickly too. Some tuner pedals that I've used in the past, and this is before when I was buying, cheaper tuner pedals, where there was felt like a little bit of latency when I, popped it on. But if you're ever having trouble with your board or anything, and you need to just get rid of sound right away, it's gone. It is completely cut off your sound just by, popping in the foot stepper. As for power, it does have DC output for distributing power from a dedicated AC adapter to a 200 milliamps on the back. So that means that it can be daisy chained if you want. Also, it does have 9-volt DC, so you can use that if you just want to power it alone. I've done that with gigs that I didn't need to bring my whole pedal board, and I just needed a tuner, whether it was like a jazz thing or whatever. I just put my 9-volt DC battery, or 9-volt battery in it. Tuning, so the most important thing, obviously. It does have 4 different display modes. I think meter, strobe, half strobe, and mirror. And those can be found by a little button on the back that's labeled display, very, very tiny button. And you can switch through those. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 right here, this is meter. This is probably the most familiar. It's just 1 LED that moves across, and it will tell you when you're in tune. You have number 2, which is strobe. So that streams across rapidly. This is great if you're way out of tune. Then you can tune up nicely. And then you have half strobe, which is pretty much the same, with only half of the LEDs that are moving. Again, great if you're, way out of tune. And then mirror, lastly, number 4, has LEDs that move from both sides to the center. So, all of them work really, really well. I mostly just, go classic and use the meter mode. But, the LEDs are really, really nice, really helpful, especially if you're playing on dark stages or whatever. It's really, really easy to see. Definitely not like a Boss, one of those old Boss tuner pedals where it's really difficult to see, especially when it gets dark. This is nice and very, very accurate, even down to, the scent. You can really, really tune it perfectly. As far as tuner pedals go, this one's a beast. It's really strong. It's built really, really well. Really smooth. There's no jumpiness or unsteadiness. Right now it's jumping around a lot because as I'm saying, there's no jumpiness. But once you play a note, it's very, it doesn't hop around. It'll stay exactly like you need it to. And very easy to read, has nice fluid movement. Honestly, I think it should be the new standard for tuner pedals. I even like it much better than the Polytune pedal that I have. I use this much more. And all around just really strong. Again, nice die cast aluminum with a lot of these pedals these days. So it's got that really heavy, solid build to it. So you can thrash it around, and it will last you forever. Other than that, yeah, that's about it. I highly recommend taking a look at one of these pedals if you are looking for a tuner, because I have absolutely nothing bad to say about it. Yeah, happy tuning.